Hello everybody. This is you know my name. Look down there in the doobly-doo. And I am doing my first ever Let's Play of Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II. An awesome game. Not as awesome as Victory, but it's close. Now, for those of you who do not know what this game is, as most of you, this is what you would call a Japanese RPG. No, this is not a first-person shooter. And no, this is... what's the word? Some people that when they see this game, they're like, "Oh man, it's for perverts." Not really. I look at it more of, yes, I'm just doing this so nothing will happen. But it's more of a, I'm trying to think of the word. A parody of games nowadays. And, you know, basically it's a Weird Al Yankovic song. Damn it! So I already messed up in this first Let's Play and it's, already started. Well, the song restarted. But anyway, you'll see what I mean. I'll explain it as we go. But right now, I'm going to do something that's never been done. I already have all the DLC for this game, as I have explained in my channel update video, where I explained that I was going to do this. So, I already have all the DLC. Yeah, I just mentioned that. But I'm going to do this, not as a blind playthrough, but as clear data. Because I'm a lazy son of a bitch, and of course people said it's for me to do this. Do you want to know the save data? Well, yes I do. Now let's load it. And you see I have all this stuff that's been unlocked. Just ignore all that. Oh, I saw bikinis. Awesome. Oh yes, the Tea Party. Candidate cosplayers. Yes. Oh.
ゲームは部屋を明るくしてテレビから離れて遊ぼう。名人との約束だ。
What he said. Now on Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II, the beginning of the end.
That's all.
Not yet.
Futile.
Who says that anymore?
No way! Not even my sister and the other CPUs can stand up to her! No! Please, stop this! If things go on like this, game industry will be reduced to rubble!
20XX.
Now it's Star Wars time.
Game industry faces a dire crisis. Shops are boarded up, creators are overworked and starving, and death looms over all game industry men. However, humanity perseveres on. In years past, the deserted lands of game industry were known as the realm of chaos. Since the advent of ASIC, the R4 Syndicate of International Crime, morality has all but vanished. As much as 80% of all students are rumored to worship the being known as R4. Parents, knowing this a poor object to worship, went ahead and taught their children to do so. The government turned a blind eye instead of crushing this crisis in its infancy. Thus, game industry fell into complete and utter disarray.
Oh, kind of like
citizens
America.
have come to accept all of the corruption as normal. They
Like
take
America.
no issue with acquiring items illegally. Those who were victims of this mentality became exhausted and were sent to wander the game industry graveyard forever. Compa and IF are now experiencing that very thing. Welcome to the game industry graveyard.
Welcome to America. You ever ever wonder why those words were in purple? Because I never actually got that. But anyway, two of my favorite characters, Compa and IF. Especially IF. IF is awesome. Where are they? There we go.
This is the game industry graveyard, huh? We're finally here.
Yes, it seems that way.
You're scared already? Stop stuttering.
Well, look around us. So many creepy, crawly monsters.
This is the place where those who have passed on all end up. All of those you see here were once denizens of game industry.
I'm guessing that's a cassette tape. One is the one in the middle there. That's Compile Heart, first Compa, as they call it. She was actually DLC in the was it Victory or was it? It was Victory. She was DLC in Japanese version only, though. I have no idea who the one in the far left is.
Is that really true?
Yes, geez, it's true. Why don't you just wait here?
No way, Iffy. I can't sit still. I want to save Nep, Gigi, and all of the other CPUs.
Well, yeah, me too. Nep's been incommunicado for 3 years. Doesn't she realize how worried we are?
Everything is as it should be. They will all be just fine, even with
Where are you
severe
on
injuries,
screen?
so long as they possess the Sherasite.
It's a crystallization of people's faith. So, I guess you're right. All right, Compa. Let's find our friends and drag them back home if we have to.
Yes, ma'am.
We've walked for a long time.
We sure have. I wonder where they're all hiding. Yikes!
Yikes, really? Don't startle me like that.
I heard someone's voice. I heard someone, Iffy.
Yeah, I got that. Do you know which direction it came from?
I think it was that way.
Over there? Okay, let's find out.
Oh, please wait for me! Don't leave me all alone, Iffy!
God.
There they are! Yo, Nep!
Remember that part where I said I like Compa? I kind of regret it now. Here's Neptune.
Iffy... Compa...
Total fan service.
Oh no! Gigi too! Even the other CPUs!
Now we're talking. Quadruple entendre. Well, if you add yourself in there, actually.
This is a horrible way to keep hostages. Who could be responsible for this?
Japan.
Nep, pull yourself together! Hey, you hear me, Nep? She's out cold. Jeez, what the hell are all these tentacle cord things?
Have you seen any Japanese porn?
Force alone cannot rend those bindings. Compa, please use the Sherasite.
Sure, let me just... I know I keep it near the bottom of my purse, next to my band-aids.
And the gun.
I cannot allow you to do that!
Ooh, I like this guy. There he is.
Who are you? Get out of here!
Fools! Welcome to your graveyard. I've been kept here for 3 years. I've grown bored, so you better be fun little toys to play with!
I don't really get his rambling, but he seems fired up. I'll handle him, Compa. You hurry and get the CPUs.
Yes!
Alright!
Gigi! Are you waking up?
Get the most powerful one first.
Compa? I think that I...
Or the best one first. Is it already clear that I'm biased towards Nepgear or GG?
I'm so glad. Okay then, let's free the other CPUs.
Why?
Ah!
We already got GG.
Frail, so miserably frail. This isn't fun at all. Come on, do something entertaining!
IF?
Nepgear! Sorry, not the best noise for you to hear right after waking up, huh? Be careful. His strength is beyond anything I could have imagined.
I'll back you up too. We must hold him off until all the CPUs wake back up. I'll fight too.
Help? We don't need no help. We got this.
My mind is clear.
So normally, you wouldn't have this amount of health. I don't think it matters though. I think this is actually a, let's see, let's find out.
Multiple beam launcher overdrive. Right to full power.
Damn it!
Full power.
Damn it!
Watch your mouth!
I'll put everything into this one stroke.
Damn it!
Okay, so we did nothing to this guy.
Is that all? Is that really the extent of your power?
Our attacks aren't phasing him. Compa, how are Nep and the others?
Well, they aren't reviving at all.
This may indicate the power of the Sherasite is insufficient.
No way! What are we supposed to do?
Are we going to lose? No! I refuse to give up!
Enough! Nothing is more cumbersome than dealing with weaklings. I'll throw you right out of this world!
No, I can't. I'm not strong enough. Wait, if we use all the Sherasite's power, we might pull through.
Ah!
Yeah!
Solar flare!
What's this light? My eyes! My eyes! My eyes!
It's working! Way to go, Gear!
Did we make it? Gigi, please be all right.
What's wrong? If you pass out now...
Unforgivable. Once my visual system reboots, I will tear you all to pieces!
It'll take a
Please
while. Heroes
retreat.
are Windows
We
Vista.
cannot handle the situation given our current condition.
Copy that! Compa, we're carrying Gear out of here!
Yes!
Looks like we got away.
Gigi is a lot heavier than she looks.
I'm pretty sure she does not want to hear that. I'm pretty sure she's very sensitive about her weight.
She's the only one we managed to rescue. What's more...
The Sherasite cracked when Gigi used it. I don't think we can even try to rescue the CPUs now.
Do not be discouraged. Saving Nepgear is worthy of praise. You have accomplished something great.
Again, where are you on screen?
What should we do now, Histoire?
Please return to Planetoon. I am certain Nepgear would like to sleep in her own bed.
She's probably talking to them through telekinesis.
I also wish to learn what exactly transpired 3 years ago, though I know it will be painful to recall.
Divine Oratorio.
Good morning.
Hooray! Alright.
Finally! Do you know how long we've been worrying about you?
I'm so glad. You've been sleeping for days and we were concerned. I took your vital signs every 3 hours.
Has your illness receded?
Yes. I feel like I'm back to normal. So, that is... I'm really...
I apologize, Nepgear. I am responsible for this debacle. It was I who sent you all out on a fool's errand.
Huh? No! I was going to apologize first. It's not your fault. I just wasn't strong enough.
I must ask you to recount what occurred in the graveyard 3 years ago. Can you do this for me?
Sure.
Impossible! Game industry CPUs were bested by a single opponent?
It's hard for me to believe, too. Those girls are tough, like cold sores.
I really don't know how to respond to that, to be honest.
I don't think that's a compliment.
I agree.
What's going to happen to game industry? I mean, it's been 3 years since the CPUs lost the battle there, right?
The situation is dire, I am afraid. ASIC has taken control of the world. Everyone knows of them and their power.
R4's heretical followers are handing out illegal chips like candy. It's natural to see kids with several.
People like getting these gifts for free, so they start to believe in ASIC, and that conversion weakens the CPUs.
Great. So basically, we're in America, and if you think about it, ASIC... I'm gonna make some people mad about this, but I don't give a shit. ASIC is Islam.
It took us such a long time to gather enough faith to make that tiny piece of Sherasite.
See? Here they are talking about faith.
With the CPUs all in captivity, it's only natural that people stop believing in them. We failed to save them, too.
My supposition is that ASIC's primary objective is to revive their guardian deity. Should the current situation persist, it is but a matter of time.
Can't we do anything about it?
Yes, one way yet remains. The sisters of the CPUs, the CPU candidates, remain free. This includes you, Nepgear.
Me? You mean the other CPUs have sisters too?
Indeed. The only individuals with the ability to regain the shares of game industry are the CPU candidates. Should we restore the world's shares to a fair level, the crime syndicate and its members will weaken.
Regain shares on my sister's behalf? Can I really do that? I want to save her. I want to restore order to the world, but that powerful monster... There's no way I stand a chance.
Isn't that a bit idealistic? If they spawn faster than we can act, it'll be another fool's errand.
Yes. Even the goddesses that people already worship were defeated easily.
I do have another ray of hope. You can request aid from each nation's mascot character.
Nations have mascots?
Quite so. When the mascot is recognized worldwide, it creates order in a manner akin to what the true goddess desired. These mascots reside in each nation, providing prosperity and an abundance of sustenance to the nation's citizens. In the instance of unusual events, they support the CPUs to quell evil. They have at least that much power.
I didn't know mascots were such powerful heroes!
However, we have yet to acquire reliable information on their whereabouts.
Have you checked Green Hill Zone yet?
I am in the process of researching and tracking down the Planetoon mascot.
I mean, Planetoon is only Sega.
I will notify you once I learn something. Meanwhile, can you begin by regaining some of Planetoon's shares?
Now, in all seriousness, this isn't about Islam or Christianity or anything. What this is this is actually, this is about piracy. The evil piracy. The evil men who steal our digital and electronic media. And what it is you have 4 nations. You have Planetoon, which is Sega. You have a station, which is Sony, or PlayStation. The Wii, which is Nintendo. I mean, it's got the Wii in the name. Wii. Anyway. And then Leanbox, which is Xbox. So apparently, these people named ASIC are running around handing out those devilish emulators. And now people are running around playing games like Sonic the Hedgehog on their PCs. Oh, the horror!
This should also prove to be a good rehabilitation exercise for Nepgear.
Well, yeah, she's been tied up by those cord things for 3 years. It's time to stretch her legs a bit. Hey, you listening to us, Gear?
Oh, yes! I'm always listening.
I trust you all to complete this task. I nearly forgot. Allow me to also entrust you with this.
What's this? A toy?
This is an N-Gear, a very functional device your sister loved. I am sure it will come in handy on your travels.
So we get all these different things. N-Gear, healing pod, energy fragment, 1,000 credits. Oh yeah, buddy, we're rich. So now we gotta go save the world. But first off, we have to go get Sonic the Hedgehog. Or do we? Anyway, this is all about help and all that junk. Tell you how to play the game. Wait a minute. I didn't match. Hang on. Yeah, okay. But, alright, this is one of the things about NIS American games. They don't do a lot of dubbing in their games, which some people, they don't like the American voices, and I can understand why they'd be happy about it. I, for one, like the voices in this. Shoot me now, because I know I'm going to get shot. But I do like the voices in this. Like, as you can see right here, like, alright, what do we do now? That wasn't dud, but yet, some stuff was. And that's the one thing that does bother me about it. That's why I'm kind of glad that with Rebirth and the others that Idea Factory is actually bringing it over themselves. So now we're going to get an explanation on quests. Hooray! So let's go get a quest. But first, before we do all that, well, we're here. That was fast. Defeat Dogus in Virtua Force. Oh, so let's go play Virtua Fighter. Why not? It's only Sega. Oh god, Dogus. Anybody who saw the anime remembers how treacherous Dogus are. So we gotta go save the world and do all that stuff. As you see here, we have the another help menu here. Let's get out of that. What? Alright, we've had enough here. So what are we gonna do first before we go save the world? We're gonna go visit Twitter! Because we're gonna go tweet on stuff. Social networking is so bad. As you can see here, you can talk with certain people in town on their Twitter feed. And some of them can bring out events, like you see here. Nepgear ain't saying anything. Don't know why. Type, damn it. Okay, here we go. See Neptune, she wants to save her soon, but what? And of course, Compa like, GG, are you okay? She's worried, are you working too hard? Now, some of these right here will actually give you events, like this one. Now, see, I wish they would have done this for the cutscenes, rather than do what they did with the 3D models in it, like they did in the previous game. And they also do this stuff right here in Victory 2. I liked this better, because that's some good, damn good animation, or animation, drawings. As you haven't guessed it by now, Compa is a nurse. If you're wondering who Nepgear is, Nepgear actually represents, Sega of course, but she represents the Sega Game Gear. I do believe that. IF, well, she's not off screen. Compa, that's right here. She represents Compile Heart, which is one of the, actually I believe he is the developer of this game. And IF represents Idea Factory, who is another publisher slash developer. So IF seems jealous of GG and Nep. Apparently IF has a little crush on Compa. That's kind of hot. As you can see, their affection has increased. Ooh, we're getting good stuff here. But back to Twitter. See, Nepgear, please hang on, sis. I promise I'll save you. Let's see, IF is heading out to train with Gear right now. It's her first time in 3 years. It's been too long. I say so. Now we're back to this again. And IF's job, apparently, is she is a classified sector. Don't know what that means. For Sega's Guild, or Planetoon's Guild. Oh, so she's an agent. Scratch that. She's a spy. IF 001. That's still spying. More affection has just been increased. Let's see. Should we go to up here? You know, you got the shop right here. Then you got the guild. Back to Twitter, and you have exit. But if we mash the triangle button, how in the hell is GG 73 but the other two are 75? That don't make sense. Anyway, here in the main menu, you have your stats, equipment, all this stuff, items, quest log, tone. What's tone? Oh yeah, you can look up enemy info, dungeon info. Lily rank is where how good and well they get together. Oh, spoilers! Spoilers. CG gallery, Netpedia, which this actually gives you all the information about game industry for those who haven't played it before. Explains what the CPUs are. Basically, the CPUs like Neptune, GG, yeah. It explains about how they're goddesses because they rule the lands and all that. Basically, they're the systems that you're playing. Like, since this is on PlayStation, I'm kind of playing New Wars console. And it says here explains like ASIC, explains the deadly emulators. MMO. I don't know why. And of course, if we need the here's the help thing right here. And when you mash that button, you get the guys who come and put you in the white jacket and the padded rooms. What is share data? Oh, world share. Yes, this is something that will become apparent that you will need later on in the game. Of course, you probably heard it in the cutscene. Go gather the world shares. Well, shares will give the goddesses power, and as you can see, basically, if we were to look at shares, it's their fans and stuff like that. And right now, they really don't have any fans right now, do they? Nobody's really playing on the consoles. They're all on the PCs with those deadly emulators. As you can see here, 69.1% for R4, and the rest of them are in 7%. You look up character information here, like, oh, more spoilers, never mind. I forgot. Since I'm playing with clear data, it's going to assume that I know everything already. So we're not going to do that. Well, I do know everything, but somebody that's watching this may not know everything. Well, wait a minute. I know what I was going to do. I want to stop it here for my first episode. Thank you for watching, I guess, and putting up with my randomness stuff. Like I said, this is my first Let's Play. I have officially popped the cherry of this Let's Play, as we're going to save it here. And I'm not sure to save it. You know what? I'm going to go and save it right here. It's my first thing. Over at Clear Data. I'm going to save it here. And until then, guys, until next time, I'll see you later.